There's enormous insights, as we discussed in the social listening section. What problems are they typically facing from their consumers? How are they responding? And you can get another real looking glass into the type of challenges that business is facing.
Hello, I'm with Adam Fraser again. Welcome back, Adam.
Thanks, John.
Hey, Adam, we had a good discussion about social listening and the need for salespeople to be in social listening as well as marketing.
Yeah.
And off camera, you suggested that we should be talking about customer service. And I said, why, hang on, we're talking about sales here. We're talking to a sales audience. What do you mean by customer service?
Look, it's an interesting trend, John, just more broadly for the sales professional to understand that increasingly brands, enterprises, large-scale B2C-based businesses are offering customer service over social media.
But we're talking to B2B salespeople, not B2C.
I think the B2B2C, if you go once removed, there can still be some valuable insights there.
Okay, I understand. But let's explain customer service and then let's go into how salespeople would be able to leverage it.
Sure. So if you're a large-scale customer-facing organisation, whereas 10, 15, 20 years ago, your typical customer would maybe write to you, then obviously phone you. The phone call centre was the main thing. Move towards migration of email. The modern-day, forward-looking customer service centre will also offer customer service operations via social media.
So that's where I've got a problem with a product or a service or whatever, and I go onto social media and say, hey, this product stinks or this service stinks, and I'm not happy.
My broadband's down, my hotel room wasn't ready, my flight's running late. So typical, think about banks and utilities, airlines, hotel groups, but there's a number of example use cases. So 10 years ago, John, you'd have had to pick up a phone. Even now you'd end up in 1-800 number hell, dial 1 for this, dial 2 for that, and so forth. You can now tweet to a brand is the most common platform, but also Facebook and LinkedIn can also be used. And many customers are finding they actually get better customer service via social media than via the telephone. Okay,
now I understand this, but again the question comes back, what does this mean to salespeople, particularly B2B, business-to-business salespeople? And you mentioned B2B to C before, so I think it's something to do with that.
Yeah, no, look, so if someone in your audience, John, is trying to target a certain product or service into a business organisation that itself is leveraging social media customer service, again, there's enormous insights, as we discussed in the social listening section. What problems are they typically facing from their consumers? How are they responding? And you can get another real looking glass into the type of challenges that business is facing.
Okay, so I think what you're saying then is if I was selling to, say, a telco, I should be listening on social for that telco's customer activity and what their customers are saying. This is going to give insight as to the challenges and issues my customers facing that I might be able to help address.
I think that's right, John. There's almost two levels to it. Obviously, you want to understand pretty much all aspects of the business you're targeting. So just knowing how their customer support channel functions, that it's phone, it's email, it's also social media. But secondly, as you say, there may be some good clues and nuggets as to the typical problems their customers are facing that may help you come up with an angle or a value-adding service that they may need.
So is this as simple as me hopping on Twitter and keying in the name of the telco?
Yep.
Or is it something more than that?
No, look, again, there are enterprise tools that can help you do this at scale, but if you're just trying to get a sort of peek into the headline issues, jump onto the brand's website, understand which channels they're currently offering social media service on. It could be the public Facebook world, it could be LinkedIn, it could be most likely Twitter. And have a browse of the typical customer service queries they're facing and just deepen your understanding of the prospect.
But you did mention there are specific tools now, and a lot of enterprises are putting tools in that will help them to do this on a bigger scale, and the salespeople should be leveraging those tools.
Absolutely. If they're available within the enterprise that the sales professional works in, there's plenty of tools out there that can help with all aspects of social media.
That's fantastic. And we'll talk more about those in a later interview.
Great. Thanks, John.
Okay, so the key message that I'm getting is customer service now is being driven through social media.
Yep.
And if we think of that as a B2B salesperson or sales organisation, what does that mean to us? It means that we can actually see what's happening from our customer's customer point of view, which will help us with insight when we go into to solve some of their problems and help them, challenge them to change, to provide better customer service.
You're understanding more about the telco or the utility or the company's operations, and you're also getting a very good peek into what their customers are struggling with.
Understand. Great advice. Thank you very much, Adam.
Thanks, John.